Hello, my name is Blake Haynes, and I will be teaching you how to get rid of the radical in the denominator. So, you cannot have a radical in the denominator because it is not in its most simplified terms. There are two ways to get the radical out of the denominator. Number one is to multiply by the reciprocal. Conjugate. And number two is to multiply by fractional exponent. In this instance, it would be easier to multiply by the conjugate because of the binomial in the denominator. Now the conjugate is equal to 1 because it is the same binomial in the denominator but with a different term in the middle. So it's 4 minus root 3 over 4 minus root 3. It is the same thing by multiplying both the top and bottom by 3 over 3 because that equals 1, and x over x equals 1 as well. And it does not change the equation because it is multiplying by 1. So now we must FOIL or distribute the 1 on the top, because I like to do the top and bottom by itself. So 1 times 4 minus root 3 equals 4 minus root 3. And then the denominator is 4 plus 3 times 4 minus root 3. And we must FOIL this, so 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times root negative 3 is minus 4 root 3. Now, root 3 times 4 is plus 4 root 3, and root 3 times negative root 3 equals negative 3. Now, when you multiply something under a radical by the same thing like we did here, it equals the number inside because it's the same as saying root 3 squared. Right here, same as multiplying by root 3 squared. And the radical here, they cancel each other out, so this goes away and it's just 3. And since it was negative, it is negative 3. And now we have to bring the top back down and put 4 minus 3 over the denominator. And now we must simplify. The top is already simplified, so it's 4 minus root 3 over now 16 minus 3 equals 13. And these cancel each other out, which is what we wanted it to do, and that's what the conjugate does, because we cannot have a radical in the denominator. So that's that. And this is the final answer because there is no radical in the denominator, and you can't simplify it anymore. So that is all she wrote.